Since we have already established that relationships is going to be the topic that I teach you guys first when it comes to shadow work, I thought it was fitting that I start this series that I'm calling Read Between the Lines. Okay. Now, I've been following a radio station from back home, okay? And they have a segment on Sunday, which is perfect for me because it's called Sunday Confession, okay? This is going to be, the beginning of our shadow work journey, okay? So this is Shadow Work Sunday, and these are going to be my reactions or take or the advice that I would give if I was on this radio panelist, okay? So we're going to watch the video together, all right? We're going to watch the clip, and then I'm going to give you my perspective, spiritually speaking, okay? Anytime the glasses go on, cousins, it is time to read between the lines, okay? And everything that I say will start with a spiritual principle because we're spiritually speaking, right. And then I'm going to help you to see how it's manifesting in these individuals right in front of us with this clip. All right. So welcome to Read Between the Lines. It's time to speak spiritually. All right. So let's get into it. Now, this is 107.5 WGCI. You know your girl is from Chicago, okay? And if I was up in the studio with Trey, when it came to these Sunday confessions, this is what I would say. So let's listen to the clip.
Sunday confession from earlier. Take a listen to the call. I'll get to your responses. And of course, you already know I got to let you know what I think.
What's going on, Trey? So I got a confession. So my lady and I, we met on a dating site, right? Now, we've never met in person, but we've been talking for a little while now, and the vibe been amazing, right? We talk every day, FaceTime, the whole thing, right? It's been a couple of months. And tomorrow, she's flying into town, and she said she was down to kick it with me or whatever. She said she was down to stay with me, right? So she gonna be here about 3 days, and I planned out everything. I got the dinners, I got massages, flowers, rose petals, the whole nine, right? But I got a confession. I didn't necessarily tell her that I don't live by myself. I live with my grandma and my mom. I never told her that I did live by myself, but I never told her that I didn't live by myself either, right? So her plane is landing very, very soon. Do I tell her before she gets here, or should I wait till after she lands?
This TT from the south suburbs, tell that man he needs to tell that lady. If she found out after the fact, she ain't even gonna want him no more because he could have told her that through the door to let her decide what she wanted to do. We can't do us. We can't have our fun in your grandma's house.
Yeah, hey, bro, this Bud, I'm calling from Chicago, Southside Inglewood. Man, bro, I would tell bro, don't tell her nothing. Let her come in, get a hotel. After he crack her, then I'll tell her. So if she want to leave, he won. Straight up.
You know what? This is what I think, man. It's not actually like you lied to her because she never asked. I think you should tell her when she gets here. Honestly, I think you should tell her when she gets here. Maybe get a hotel for one night, right? You have fun at the hotel, and then you tell her what's up. And then ultimately, she'll decide if she wants to continue to either, go to your house where you really live or stay in a hotel for the next 2 days or possibly get on up out of here and catch the flight back to where she's going. But I don't think you should tell her beforehand. And if you do decide to tell her, maybe tell her while she's on the plane. It's not like she can get off the plane or to make the plane turn around. She'll just get here and have to make that decision once she lands here in Chicago. I'm going to post this confession.
Now, cousins, I'm going to let you know right now. If this was me and I was on my way to get ready to go fly and meet up with a man and he going to be taking me back to his mama and his grandma's house and I was not aware of this before coming to meet him, I would definitely feel manipulated, okay, tricked into a version of your life that you did not expose to me, okay? Like the first caller said, you have to let her know what she's getting herself into. And if you have the courage to be honest with me of your circumstances and I still want to be a part of your journey, then I'm the right woman for you. But this man is operating below the courage level of 200 because he did not have the courage to be able to express in his heart to someone that he wants to be a part of his life that, hey, I live with my mom and my grandma. this is the circumstance as to what my living arrangement is at. And the reason makes the most sense to me. The reason that someone would not want to disclose this information is because it makes you appear to be economically unstable, root chakra imbalance, or a mama's boy. Okay, which is a emotional imbalance that someone who has finances could also exhibit. So maybe the mama boy persona you didn't want that to be attached to you while you got to know this young woman, young lady, whatever, or it's about finances. Either way, he does not have the courage to be able to speak his truth to this person. Throat chakra is not being activated effectively. And for Trey to say that, he didn't technically lie, he lied through omission. That is a real thing. People are prosecuted for less. Okay. He lied through omission. He did not give the full details to this girl that he's getting to know about his life. That also should signal to the young woman, yes, I would return back home. I definitely would not give him any of my sacred energy unless this young woman is operating from a fear-based mentality that tells her this is the best that she can do, or this is something I'm willing to put up with, even though he manipulated her emotions to liking him, thinking that this individual met her criteria for someone that she wants to date. All right. By being under the illusion based off of however old this individual is, okay, that would allude to the fact that this man is stable and able to be in a relationship with her. He led her on. Big red flag, okay? He led her on by not disclosing the truth. This is not a man that I would personally want to date. This is not a man that I would want my daughters to date, because I would want them to be not only working from their heart chakra, having courage, but also having integrity to give the full scope of their situation so that they can attract the person that aligns with that. Okay, just because you're able to get her to come for the weekend, like Trey said, hey, well, tell her once she get here and, y'all spend a night in the hotel together, because at least you done got your rocks off, and, send her about her way. That's trauma bonding, Trey. We don't want to do that. We don't want to promote an energetic exchange between two people who are not compatible. Okay, we don't want to be lingering around with energy of individuals who can't stand you because you done brought them all the way to another city, or had them under the illusion to come to another city where y'all can be together. So let's not do that, Trey. Okay, let's not do that. Spiritually speaking, all right, spiritually speaking, sex is a spiritual act where your procreating ability, all right, come together to produce an offspring. We got protection, birth control, X, Y, and Z. I understand that, but purpose of the sacral chakra is for creativity. Create humans, create businesses, create bonds energetically. Remember, we read energy over here. It's real spiritual in these streets over here. Okay, so the energy is very much presenting desire and fear. He more on the 100 to 125 scale. He desire her, but he fear that he ain't good enough for her because he don't have the things. He's still in his very much root sacral chakra energy. He's still trying to figure out his own living environment, his own stability, and his own comfort level living with his mama and his grandma. Okay, but he still desire women and he want to get his rocks off. This is very somebody operating his consciousness. Now, this is according to Dr. David Hawkins. Okay, I'm just teaching you how to read energy now. All right, spiritually speaking, I'm just teaching you how to read between the lines. This is the type of man you're going to intermingle with. This is the energy that you're going to take on, especially if they sleep together. So sleeping with someone who energetically doesn't match, the compatibility is not there, the imbalance will always come to the surface. Okay. Sooner or later, the imbalance will come to the surface. So in my opinion, spiritually speaking, this caller needs to be honest, to see if, one, he got the courage to let his nuts hang, okay, by being honest and saying, hey, this is where I'm at in life. Do you still like me? Are you going to ride with me until things get better? All right. It's for her to decide if she on that plane with him and, you know, they going to take flight together. That will be a good thing that comes from honesty, having the courage to be honest. Also, you can find out, you know, if she doesn't want to be on that plane, that's a good thing, because guess what? You're going to have to try to keep up an appearance that you can't by lying. Let's say you don't have the courage to tell this girl and you spend 3 days of hotel fees because you want to impress her. But it's going to be a time that she want to come back. It's going to be a time that she want to come see you. Y'all making things serious. Y'all FaceTime and interchanging energy on a regular. She going to want to be serious. So what you going to do then? How long you going to keep up this lie? This is how people get themselves into situations, and here they are catfishing folks. You know, now they got to tell another lie to cover up another lie and say, oh, no, they live with me. I'm helping take care of them. It's not worth it. Operate from your heart. And if you are not yet following these shadow specialists on all social platforms, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go and get you a shadow assessment done. It's 50% off, discounted right now, okay, until I release my shadow diagnostics course. This will be 50% off. Go and get you a shadow assessment. Find out where you operating at energetically. What's holding you back from reaching your ultimate level of happiness. And come back next Sunday so we can read between the lines and find out if these callers are getting the best advice. Peace.